Well, let me show you how to calibrate the MC XL. Pretty simple procedure. I'll show you the steps. If you do it regularly, your machine should stay in working order without too many glitches. So let's go ahead and show you that, and we'll go ahead and go on the OmniCam. So we now want to calibrate the MC XL. You'll notice once we selected the unit, we changed the instruments before, but now we want to calibrate the machine. People ask, how often do you do that? Monthly is good, quarterly is good, but you should calibrate it on a certain schedule. I found if I don't calibrate it, my machine starts to err quite often, and it kind of tells me I need to calibrate it. Monthly would probably be acceptable. Click on Calibrate. It's going to position the burrs that you want to calibrate. You can calibrate each set individually, or one right now, or both right now, but you only do one set at a time. So I'm going to actually calibrate burr set 2, which is the Emax burrs, the 12S's. So I select burr set 2 to calibrate, and then I'm going to start the process here and walk over to the MC XL and put in the pins. So the motors have positioned themselves and have locked the 12S burrs in place, so now I can unscrew them and replace them with the calibration pin. So let's go in and change out the current burrs. All I got to do is back them out with your torque wrench. We are going to reuse these burrs. We're just calibrating, so we're going to take out the left and the right burr. Just like we were changing them before, not a big deal. Take them out, go to your drawer, open up your drawer, and then you'll see 2 pins. They're the same length, same diameter. Doesn't matter which one goes in which side, just get both pins out. You can tell they're the same. Just put one in the left motor. Just make sure you torque it down. And then one in the right motor. And torque it down. Using your little torque wrench till it clicks. Great. So now your calibration pins are mounted. We now need to insert the calibration plate. You'll notice at the bottom of the plate, the connector is quite large in diameter, so you're going to have to take out the insert sleeve in the middle that holds your block. So in order to do that, we're going to get the torque wrench out. Just to unscrew the ball screw a little bit back. You don't have to take the ball screw completely out. Just back it out enough so it disengages the inside sleeve. This sleeve sometimes gets stuck if you don't clean it out very often. Right now it's pretty loose. So you'll see the sleeve comes out. Make sure you place that in a safe place, because if you lose that, that might be $100 or $200 piece of equipment that you need for your blocks. So I set it aside in my drawer. And now you'll see the notch. And for your plate, just insert that till it seats, turn it till it fits in and locks out, and then use your torque wrench and adjust your ball screw. Go ahead and do that until it torques out. It's nice and firm. Everything's in place. Go ahead and close your lid and just follow the instructions on your screen on your MC XL. Go ahead and say, I've inserted everything, and place a check, and the instruments will start going into place. So the calibration will take roughly 15 minutes, give or take five minutes. So doing this in between patients might take up time, so you might want to find or set aside time during the week that you won't be so busy to calibrate. And they'll start measuring the calibration block and plate. Again, this takes several minutes of time, and it's pretty self-sufficient. It just runs and does its thing.